Ah, that was terrible. I think I completely failed the oral exam. Me too, man. Ah, I don't even know what happened. I studied so hard last night, but when I had to speak, my mind just went black. Same here. I knew what I wanted to say in my native language, but I couldn't say it in English. That always happens to me. Damn, I was trying to translate everything and it just didn't work. Again. Yeah, I was translating too. And while I was thinking about one sentence, the teacher was already asking the next question. That was terrible. Exactly. I feel like my brain just freezes when I need to speak English. You know what? I think the problem is that we don't think in English. Uh, yeah, I've heard that before. Think in English. But what does that really mean? I don't know. I saw a video about it once. The guy said something interesting. If you want to speak naturally, you need to stop translating in your head. You have to start thinking directly in English. That's the key. That sounds nice, but how? How do you just start thinking in another language? I've tried it, but it feels impossible. How can we do it? Yeah, me too. I always end up translating words. Maybe we're doing it wrong. You know who might know? Chris. Remember him? He used to be like us, always translating, but now he speaks so naturally in class. Oh, yeah, Chris. Let's go ask him how he did it. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Um, can we ask you something? Hey, Alex. Hi, Ben. Everything's fine. Sure. What's up? Oh, great. We just finished the oral exam. It was terrible. We both forgot what to say because we were translating everything in our heads. Yeah, it was terrible. But we noticed you don't translate anymore. You just speak. How did you learn to think in English? Oh, that's a big question. Honestly, it was a long process. At the beginning, I was just like you. I knew grammar, vocabulary, everything. But when I had to speak, my brain would switch to my native language. So, how did you change that? We really want to know. We need to know. Well, it didn't happen overnight. The first thing I did was to surround myself with English every day. I changed my phone to English, watched YouTube videos, listened to songs, read short articles. Even my shopping list was in English. It was hard at first, but after a few weeks, I started to recognize words automatically. My brain began to connect ideas in English, not just words. Wow, that sounds great. Did you ever get frustrated? All the time. Sometimes I thought I was making no progress. But then one day, I realized I was having thoughts in English without even trying. It felt amazing. But honestly, I'm not great at giving advice. You should talk to Mr. Taylor. He really helped me understand how to think in English. You're right. Let's go. Talk to him. Thanks, Chris. Anytime, guys. Good luck. I am sure he can help you to think in English. Come in. Oh, Alex, Ben, how did the oral exam go? Not great. Mr. Taylor, we both had trouble speaking. We were translating everything in our heads. It didn't go well. Ah, yes, I understand. That's a very common problem. You're not alone. Don't worry. So, what do you think is the reason? We think it's because we don't think in English. That's the reason. Yeah, we talked to Chris, and he said that's what helped him the most. He's absolutely right. Thinking in English is the key to fluency, but it's not magic. It's a skill you build step by step. Yeah, he told us something like that too. Could you tell us how to do it? Of course. Let me share with you what worked for me and for many of my students. You see, I'm not a native English speaker either. I grew up speaking other language. When I started learning English, I was just like you. I mean, I could read and write well, but speaking was a nightmare. Really? I can't believe it. But you speak so naturally now. It took years. At first, I translated everything. How do I say this? How do I say that? It was exhausting. Then one day, I decided to stop translating and start living in English. Sorry, what do you mean by living in English? It means surrounding your mind with English all the time, watching shows, listening to podcasts, reading books, but also thinking simple things in English. That's living in English. For example, in the morning, when you wake up, don't think, I have to get up in your native language. Instead, do it in English. When you eat breakfast, think, I'm eating eggs and toast. When you go out, say in your mind, I'm walking to the bus stop. So we should describe what we're doing in English like a narrator. Exactly. Become the narrator of your own life, but in English. Let's break it down into steps. Step number one, start small. Think short, simple sentences in English about your daily actions. Step number two, use the words you already know. Don't stop because you don't know one word. Just find another way to say it. For example, if you don't know how to say drawer, say that thing where I keep my clothes. Remember, communication is about ideas, not perfection. Step number three, stop translating. That is very important. When you hear a word, don't think of its meaning in your native language. Think of an image or feeling instead. For example, when you hear apple, imagine an apple. Don't think that word in your native language. Step number four, talk to yourself in English. You can do this out loud or in your mind. When you're cooking, cleaning, walking, just talk. People will think you're crazy, but you'll be crazy fluent one day. Step number five, think in English before sleeping. At night, replay your day in English. Today, I went to school. I met my friends. I drank some juice. We talked about our exam. Step number six, have conversations in English, even simple ones. Find a partner, or even better, talk to yourself. That also works. The more your brain uses English, the faster it becomes your natural language. So, did any of your students have success with this method? Many. I remember one student, Maria. She was in my class last year. She used to cry because she couldn't speak English fluently. She said her brain just didn't work that way. But after 2 months of daily English thinking, she came and said, Teacher, I just realized I was thinking in English while I was cooking. Wow, that must have been a great moment. It was. Another student, David, used to hate reading, but when he started thinking in English, he began to enjoy reading because he wasn't translating anymore. He was just understanding. The key is consistency. You can't do it one day and stop the next. It's like going to the gym. You train your brain to use English. Sometimes I feel like I'll never get there. It feels so hard. I know the feeling. But remember this, fluency is not about perfection, it's about communication. You don't have to think only in English all the time. Just start adding small moments of English thinking to your day. Step by step, it grows. Yeah, you're right, teacher. I guess we expect results too fast. Exactly. Patience, consistency, and enjoyment. That's the formula. Enjoy the process. Talk to yourself. Watch your favorite shows. Sing in English. Read short stories. The more fun it is, the faster you learn. Thanks, Mr. Taylor. That actually makes me feel hopeful. Me too. I'll start thinking in English. Um, right now. That's the spirit. Remember, if you can think in English, you can live in English. Ben, guess what? I just realized I was thinking in English while cooking breakfast. No way. Me too. I was watching a movie last night and I understood everything without translating. Wow. So it really works. I can't believe it. It worked. It does. It's like a door opened in my mind. I am so happy. I told you, thinking in English changes everything. We see that now. Thanks to Mr. Taylor. We couldn't have done it without him. I already thanked him. He was happy for me. And he told me this: You did it yourselves. You decided to change the way you think. And that's the most powerful step in learning any language. From now on, no more translating, just thinking in English. Yes, let's live in English. What about you? Do you think in English or in your native language?